2025 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Commencement Ceremony. Please direct your attention to the floor of the arena. Our procession today is led by members of UWM's distinguished faculty. They represent the more than 1,400 faculty and instructional staff who are dedicated to student success. Today, UWM celebrates the graduation of more than 3,500 students who have achieved significant educational milestones. Of those eligible to graduate today, more than 2,300 have completed work on their bachelor's degrees. Almost 90 are earning associate degrees, and more than 1,100 have reached the conclusion of their work on graduate certificates, specialist, master's, and doctoral degrees. And now, the procession of our platform party, led by University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Chancellor Mark Money. Among those who are part of the platform party today are many individuals who coordinate the operation of UWM, one of America's top research universities. Also present are representatives from the UW System Board of Regents and the UWM Board of Visitors. They are joined by Joanne Anton, President and CEO of Herb Cole Philanthropies. She will deliver the commencement address. Graduates, family, and friends, the May 2025 commencement ceremony for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is about to begin.
Good morning. Good morning. Here we are. All right. Well, welcome to the members of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee class of 2025. I'm Mark Money, Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and I'm extraordinarily happy to welcome you all today. Our students, their families, friends to our 131st commencement ceremony. Today is all about our graduates and their accomplishments. And to help keep our focus on celebrating our graduates, I ask all of our participants today to follow all the safety and behavioral guidelines and policies that have been shown on the monitors throughout the Panther Arena. Thank you in advance. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I'm extraordinarily proud to serve as your host, whether you're here in the Panther Arena or watching online. Thank you all for joining us, and will you please stand and join me for the national anthem. We're going to be led today by Diego Duarte. He graduates this morning with his bachelor's degree from the Peck School of the Arts and this afternoon with a second bachelor's degree from the Lubar College of Business. I can't wait to hear the announcement about where he's going to continue in graduate school at UWM.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Diego. And also thank you to the UWM Wind Ensemble, conducted by the UWM Director of University of Bands, Thomas Gamboa. Let's hear it for them. This is a milestone day. It marks the end of one journey, but the beginning of another. Think back to when you first started at UWM. You chose this university because it stood out to you. I like to say that UWM is like a unicorn because we're only one of 32 universities in this whole country and the only one in Wisconsin to be recognized for excellence in providing access to education, conducting a high volume of life-changing research, and engaging with our community. We have been recognized nationally for each of those marks. A lot has happened since the first day that you stepped onto our campus. Maybe you had to take time off because life got in the way. For all of you, so much has happened since that very first day, and I'll bet you're incredibly proud to be here today to be able to celebrate. When you came to UWM, you set a goal, and you kept working at it, little by little, week by week, semester by semester. Some would say exam by exam, test by test. There were those times when you thought, how am I going to do this? You ran into obstacles as you juggled your classwork. All the lab work, the papers, the assignments, the day-to-day demands of life. I like to recognize that many of you have had a lot of off-ramps to get back on that on-ramp to get to this point. Many of you have children, siblings, parents, or grandparents that you care for. Earning your degree was not easy. There were many late nights and early mornings, many, many cups of coffee, but you did it. You did it. And I can tell you from my experience as a first-generation student going to a public university, there are a few things that you will do in your life that will have as big of an impact as obtaining your degree. You probably realize that now, but if you don't, I can tell you it will be magnified over the years. The opportunities, the doors that will be opened, but also how you look at life, the skills that you've obtained. UWM has definitely changed you. you have grown into the person that you're striving to become. I like to think of our education process as really an inflection point, something that you look back and say, that was one of the smartest things I ever did. Today, as you walk across this stage, you'll join the ranks of over 210,000 fellow Panther alumni. Being a Panther is special. It means you exemplify excellence, resilience, and pride. I'm so proud of this university and each of you. So, congratulations again. Let's hear it for these remarkable grads. At last count, more than 3,500 people were eligible to participate in today's ceremonies. Each person has a remarkable story. For example, this morning, Dr. Lou Blass will receive his bachelor's degree at the age 84 years young. Lou started at UWM back in the 1960s and went straight on to medical school. In those days, you didn't need a bachelor's degree to do that. But Lou wanted to finish this UWM degree, so from his home in Arizona, he enrolled in our online bachelor's program, which is ranked in the top 10% in the nation and the very best in Wisconsin. Today, Lou is going to walk across the stage to receive that degree that he started more than a century ago. And we have another, we may have, boy, I was about to say we have, but we may have another special guest in our midst. I can't confirm or deny whether Pounce might be among us. So keep an eye out when we get to the College of Arts and Architecture bachelor's degrees. That's all I'm allowed to say. So we have about half of our students graduating today, and you can see we've got a pretty good start on almost filling the Panther Arena. I suspect in another 15 to 30 minutes it will be full. But we have to divide the graduating class in half because it's so large. We'll have an afternoon ceremony, so you'll be done with that. But even in this room, we couldn't begin to tell all of your stories. But we have a few that we would like to share from graduates who took advantage of unique opportunities at UWM that ended up shaping their futures. So let's take a look at this video.
UWM has helped me get started in my career by providing me with a lot of community connections. So I'm actually starting my work here with Michael Baker International as a planner. And this work, I got it through an alum who went through the program. I have been able to kind of make my mark and really bring myself and my roots, and kind of keep the community at my core in the work that I do.
Coming to America from France, I didn't know the English language, but on-campus jobs like being a campus ambassador, fan ambassador, helped me learn how to communicate professionally. And now those communication skills I learned at UWM helped me land my job at Adam Aerospace and travel the world representing the company.
UWM has really helped me prepare for my career by allowing me to have an assistantship on campus where I work directly with nursing students, and being able to serve as an academic support coach for them was really impactful for me.
Getting involved in research and being able to have the opportunity to be a part of programs like the McNair Scholars Program, STAR, Kinship and Responsibility, have all been amazing experiences that have been able to equip me with confidence to continue forward and truly believe this is where I belong.
One thing that I'm most proud of is producing my dance film that is a part of my thesis research. This film is called Kyoko Ilchi Anata, Never Lost. This was filmed in Seoul, Pyeongtaek, and Busan. I could feel the energy of my ancestors. I was able to embody their energy through my movement.
With Engineers Without Borders, we traveled to Vivitz, Guatemala to install a water distribution system in the Ixil Triangle region and help communities get access to clean water. I traveled twice, once to Vukolvitz and once to Vivitz. I actually was a lead for the project in Vivitz. and got to see that project from start to finish.
Throughout my college experience, I've had many recognitions, one of which was the Lubar 25 Award that I got as a junior. That scholarship was what I used to help me go to Paris this summer and study abroad, which was also an incredible experience.
Prior to coming to UWM, I had this one-size-fits-all mentality for problem solving. That's one thing I've discovered about myself, growing from that one-size-fits-all point to the point of thinking outside the box and being able to apply several, methods and skills to solve a particular problem and get the best outcome.
What I'd say I've discovered is my leadership potential. Being part of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers has been such a rewarding experience. I'm very proud about how me and my friends have continued to grow the chapter and how we leave it for the next generation to continue.
So my plans after graduation is to dedicate hopefully more time to my family, but also be a rock star at what I do.
I recently just got accepted for a job at Duke for Senior Clinical Research Specialist.
I'm getting my master's for aerospace management and engineering.
I really see myself continuing to work in higher ed.
I'll be working for Saputo here in Milwaukee.
I plan to work at the Eden Early Development Program. I'll be rotating around different work sites.
We want to make change. We want to have those impacts. We want to be the future.
Well, that sums it up really well, doesn't it? I want to have impact. I want to be the future. That's what you all are, impact in the future. These are just a few examples of the thousands of stories of our students who are making a difference and the education that's made a difference for them. We hope that as alumni, you will tell your story often and with pride. As you move into your post-graduation life, we want UWM to continue to be able to support you, so stay in touch. Now, the best way to do that is to scan the QR code on the back of your program and to fill out the first destination survey so we know what you're up to. So let me explain how our graduates are seated in the room today. Those seated closest to the stage are our doctoral graduates, and at the back of the auditorium are our master's degree recipients. In between is the largest population, of course, are undergraduate students. The colors of the academic hoods for each of the different groups signify their area of study. Among our students are scholars that are wearing pewter-colored stoles. They've completed their degrees through the Honors College. There are 92 students who earned the pewter stoles this semester, or about 5% of our graduates. You will see that there are quite a few undergraduates who are wearing gold cords. This denotes that they're graduating with honors. Undergraduate students wearing the official gold cords have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or more for at least the last 40 credits of their degrees. Will all of these undergraduate students please rise as you're able and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. There are also 23 students among those earning bachelor's degrees in this morning's ceremony who are our academic elites. And what that means is that each of them maintained a GPA of 4.0 throughout their entire career at UWM. What I'd ask you to do is to please stand and remain standing when your name is called. An audience, if you can please hold your applause until all 23 are standing, we will recognize them then. From our College of Letters and Science, we have 8 students earning a perfect 4.0. Seneca Bree, Cadence Brody, Isaiah Brotzman, Justin Gottfredson, Elizabeth Reese, Evelyn Rojas, Noelle Wallish, Marie Wickland. Those 8. From the Peck School of the Arts, we have 6 students: Megan Holzhauer, Gwen Knudsen, Abigail McBee, Astrid Merritt, Leah Smith, and Grace Zimmerman. We have 5 students from the School of Education: Chris Shantos, Gada Hamad, Brenda Perez Hernandez, Cassidy Katzer, Ann Stearns, 3 from the School of Information Studies, Emerson Cotter, Young Yim, and Barry Molina, and from the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare, Lexi Lunger. Well done, everyone. You may now be seated. Thank you. There's another group among our graduates who I'd like to recognize. UWM consistently is recognized for its care and support for military veterans and their families. We have been recognized, in fact, as gold status among 10 universities in this country out of over 4,500 for how well we take care of veterans and how many veterans attend UWM. It's definitely a military-friendly school. With more than 1,000 students enrolled under federal and Wisconsin GI bills, we are the leading military educator in the state and actually throughout the Midwest. You can recognize our veterans because they're wearing red, white, and blue braided cords. I ask all these graduates to please rise as you're able, along with any and all veterans that are in our audience today who are active or veterans. Please rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Thank you for your service. Another outstanding group among our graduates today are our McNair Scholars. These are the first in their family to attend college and come from diverse backgrounds. They have completed a rigorous research program that prepares them to enter graduate school. They're wearing black and gold stoles. I ask these graduates to please rise and be recognized. Thank you. As I'm sure you've noticed by now, I'm not alone on the stage today. Later in today's ceremony, you'll meet the deans of our academic schools and colleges and other contributors to our university. The other remarkable people on stage are here representing important areas of UWM, and they're attending to witness the conferring of your degrees. Please allow me to introduce this latter group, and I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all these individuals are standing. Dr. Chia U.V. Vang, Vice Chancellor for Community Empowerment and Institutional Inclusivity. Susan Stoluski, Chair of the Academic Staff Committee. Lori Rosenthal, Alumni Association. Dr. Kathleen Dolan, Chair of the University Committee. Kurt Stang, UWM Foundation. Dr. John Reisel, Secretary of the University. Dominique Ford, Board of Visitors. Anna Dempsey Fisher, Vice Chair of the University Staff Committee. Kelly Haig, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Robin Van Harpen, Senior Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administrative Affairs. Dr. Johannes Britz, Universities of Wisconsin, Senior Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, and proud father of Simeon Britz, who is receiving his bachelor's degree this morning. Joan Nesbitt, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement. Thank you all for joining us. Our sign language interpreters for today's program are Derek Kanian and Brady Greenwald. Let's recognize them. A vitally important of our program are individuals who help you and help all of us make sure that the proceedings operate smoothly. These individuals today are wearing gold gowns. They are the hardworking commencement marshals. All of them are UWM employees who have volunteered part of their weekend to help coordinate our ceremony today. They are led by Chief Marshal Gwyn Wallander. To all of our marshals, thank you. Please stand and be recognized. As I look out over this audience, I see countless faces of support. Our graduates have received a great deal of non-academic support and inspiration on their journeys to get here today. It has come from parents, spouses, children, friends, colleagues, and family, many of whom are here today and others who are beaming their support from afar. Class of 2025, to recognize everything that's been done by those in the audience to support and inspire you over this long haul, I would like you all, our bachelor's, master's, and PhD students, to please rise and give your parents, family, friends, and others a thunderous standing ovation. There is a final group who I would like to recognize as we are about to begin the different individual speakers and portions of our program where we have our graduates come across the stage. Universities operate with a lot of different things that happen, but ultimately the transformation that I've talked about, what you've experienced, occurs in the classroom, in the labs, in the areas of mentoring, the types of support that only a world-class faculty can provide. We're very fortunate for the individuals who have dedicated themselves to you, who have taken their learnings and shared them and spent their valuable time as mentors, teachers, and professors. Let's recognize all of our amazing faculty and instructional staff who are here today and have them be recognized. So UWM is part of this larger system that's called the Universities of Wisconsin system. It's overseen by the UW Board of Regents. Bringing us greetings today is Regent Joan Prince. Dr. Prince I will now introduce. She has served on the Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents since 2023, and she has many significant ties to this campus and to this community. She's from Milwaukee, and she arrived on our campus as a 16-year-old freshman, and she went on to earn 4 degrees from UWM, including bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. For more than 20 years, she served as our vice chancellor, driving UWM's missions of access and research. In 2012, President Barack Obama nominated Dr. Prince as an alternate representative to the 67th General Assembly of the United Nations with the honorary rank of ambassador. Will you please welcome Dr. Regent Ambassador Joan Prince to the podium, please.
Good morning. Wake up, everybody. Good morning, everyone. And especially good morning, graduates. It has been a very, 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 very long time since I was on that side of the dais. But I do remember the feeling of accomplishment and joy and relief, knowing that the next thing that I read would have absolutely nothing to do with a test or an assignment. Today, we are here to celebrate you, the UW-Milwaukee class of 2025. And on behalf of my Regent colleagues and Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman, I offer each of you our warmest and most sincere congratulations. Chancellor Mone, thank you for the invitation to join the platform party. I thank you for your friendship, for your leadership, and for your commitment to this university. Graduates, you will be the degreed leaders in this space and the change makers that will drive the region forward and beyond. You are inheriting a much more complex and divisive world than you have probably expected. But because you are Panthers, you are prepared, not only for any challenges, but also to find the opportunities within those challenges. So here's the thing. As Panthers, and I suspect you already know this, if there's something out there you don't like, work to change it or create something new of your own. The beauty is you don't have to accept something you don't like because you are prepared to change it and to make a difference. Today, You can and should celebrate your accomplishments, and we will celebrate with you. Be very grateful for the opportunities you've been a part of and the opportunities you now have in front of you. It's a day to be proud and also a day not to forget. Celebrate with your family and your friends today. And then tomorrow, get up and get moving. I will be here to shake the hands of each of you as you walk across this stage. And when you exit the stage, I need you to always remember that you can come home again. Never forget that. Always remember that Dorothy and the Wiz, you can come home, not to Kansas, but to Wisconsin. So until then, I leave you with the words of two individuals that I respect. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, who said, "The people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do." And of course, Dr. Seuss, who said, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Panthers!
Thank you, Regent Prince. Words of wisdom for sure from Dr. Seuss. This morning, we have the privilege of awarding a very special honorary degree. Honorary degrees do not come easily. Such a degree is granted only after a candidate's nomination comes from a number of different levels and ultimately is approved by those. It has to start at a department, school, or college level. There's a number of individuals who recognize not simply an event, but really a lifetime of achievement, of accumulated impact. The UWM Honorary Degrees Committee reviews such work. The UWM Faculty Senate is involved, and ultimately, the Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents has to approve. To help conclude this lengthy process, I call on Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Andrew Dare. Andrew.
Thank you, Chancellor Mone. I call upon Dean Tina Freiberger from the College of Community Engagement and Professions to bring forward Joanne Anton. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee cites Joanne Anton, a 1999 graduate with a Master's of Science in Social Welfare and a community leader with an unwavering dedication to public service. Ms. Anton began a career in public service in the Milwaukee's mayor's office. She served for nearly 3 decades with Senator Herb Kohl as her Wisconsin State Director. In 2014, she began working at Herb Kohl Philanthropies, advancing their mission of helping young people reach their fullest potential. In 2023, after Senator Kohl's death, Ms. Anton became president and CEO of Herb Kohl Philanthropies. Ms. Anton honors Senator Kohl's legacy by advancing his vision of philanthropic goals and community involvement. She advances the mission that education can change lives, from early education, K-12, and higher education. A deeply respected community leader and change agent, Ms. Anton has supported and helped lead many regional innovations like M-Cubed, a revolutionary initiative between Milwaukee Public Schools, Milwaukee Area Technical College, and UWM. Ms. Anton's career of service and her dedication to helping others have advanced educational and economic opportunities for countless lives in southeastern Wisconsin and beyond. Chancellor Mone, I present Joanne Anton for the honorary degree, Honorary Doctor of Social Welfare.
Congratulations, and I now can say, Dr. Anton. Without further delay, I turn things over to our esteemed commencement speaker, Dr. Joanne Anton.
Thank you, Chancellor Mone, for that kind introduction, and more importantly, thank you for your years of dedicated service and friendship. And Provost Dare, and to the entire UWM family, this is such a privilege to receive this honorary degree and to be here to speak with all of you today. I gotta say, looking out into this crowd, the view is simply amazing. Class of 2025, I see you. What I didn't exactly see was me standing up here as your speaker. So I knew I had to get to work. I had to start preparing my remarks, and in order to do so, I knew I would consult the great oracle of our time to find out how to give a really, really good commencement address. ChatGPT informed me that the most popular theme for these sorts of speeches is opening the door to the future. Now, this theme seemed fitting enough because as a child, I never met a door I didn't believe I could go through. It's a trait I learned growing up in a family of amazing, hardworking, loving, at times loud, but surely determined immigrants. My parents, grandparents, and entire extended family came here from Greece. And by here, I mean just the little house we grew up in, but where often it felt as though half of Athens was living. Stick together, never complain, and relentlessly press forward. These are the lessons they taught me. Keep trying, keep going, knock on every door. Frankly, it came naturally to me. I have always loved knocking on doors. From going door to door selling Girl Scout cookies, to canvassing for candidates for political office, to often being the youngest or the first to get through whatever door presented itself. I just kept knocking and knocking. My mom used to say that when I was told no, all I really ever heard was, "Not right now." Early in my career, when it came time for opening doors to the future, I had a lot of help. But the most influential in my life was U.S. Senator Herb Kohl, whose foundation I now have the true honor of running. He first hired me as a 23-year-old to be the director of his Wisconsin Senate offices, where I'd be overseeing a staff of, let's just say, a lot more seasoned political operatives. On my first day, right after I went in and gave my opening pep talk, one of those new colleagues declared loudly that she had shoes older than me. She did, by the way. I think she had them on that day. And I can tell you, absolutely, she was more than happy to boot me right back out the door with them. I spent the next 2 years working really hard to convince Senator Kohl, myself, and those new colleagues that I had been right to open that door and walk through it that first morning. I learned a lot through the experience. I learned that if someone believes in you enough to open a door for you, then you owe it to them to work really hard to prove them right. I learned that getting through the door isn't always, or maybe ever, the hardest part. Often it's facing what meets you on the other side. And perhaps most importantly for me, I learned that there is nothing more rewarding than helping others open doors to new opportunities, like Senator Kohl did for me and so many other people, like my dear friends Barb Candy and Chuck Pruitt, who did over and over, and I mean over, for me throughout my career. I became practiced at not taking no for an answer while taking on the federal bureaucracy for the thousands and thousands of people who came to Senator Kohl's office for help. And today, it's Herb Kohl's foundation that is working to transform an education system that opens doors for teachers, students, and families who've heard no for far too long. Now, one of the true highlights of my professional life came in doing exactly this sort of work, helping open doors for others. In this case, it was for a young man who was immigrating here from a foreign country. He was coming to Milwaukee to take a very prominent job, but he was held back both professionally and personally because his family wasn't able to join him. I met him more than a decade ago. Senator Cole and I were leaving a meeting, and as we passed the elevator doors, they opened, and out stepped two people. One, the gentleman I just mentioned, and the other was John Hammond, the general manager of the Milwaukee Bucks. And for anyone who doesn't know, Senator Cole at the time owned the Milwaukee Bucks. So as John stopped to make introductions, he apologized that the young man with him didn't speak any English. He only spoke Greek. So hopefully you all remember I just told you my family came from Greece. So naturally, I turned to this young man and I spoke to him in Greek. And to this day, I am not sure who was more surprised, John Hammond, Senator Cole, or this newly drafted basketball player. I think some of you may have heard of him. His name is Giannis. Now listen, I didn't realize it at the time, but this was definitely an open the door to the future kind of moment. His, not mine. In that moment, I promise you I didn't see an NBA player. All I saw was an 18-year-old who was here. He didn't know the language. He didn't know his new home. He was all alone, and he needed help. He had stepped out of those elevator doors and was now on my threshold. What could I do but open the door wide? The night before had been the draft, and we all know now how that opened a door to the future for Giannis that would lead to superstardom and an NBA championship, by the way. But in those early days, yes, in those early days, he could not have been more clear with me. He was not willing to take those first steps through the door without his family by his side. So we got to work day and night. And day and night, Giannis practiced in the gym. And day and night, he would call to ask, when is my family coming? Trust me, it was more a statement and not a question. He wasn't going to take no for an answer, and neither was I. After clearing lots and lots of red tape, we were able to secure visas for the Adetokunbo family. And the best part was that 48 hours later, his parents and brothers arrived in Milwaukee and joined Senator Cole to watch Giannis push through those locker room doors out onto the court, where he played the best night of basketball that he had ever played since first joining the team. This is the message I want to leave with all of you. Push through those doors. Find out what's on the other side. Be sure to open them wide for others, and never stop at no. Now, this isn't a lesson I need to press on the class of 2025 because you know it better than anyone. 5 years ago, I imagine many of you were eager to open lots of doors to a year of trips, proms, and even those networking and orientation events everyone gets invited to. But instead of taking that pass-through, you stayed in. You were forced back into the house by a virus no one expected at their doorstep. Yet, you all adapted. You kept going, and you got here to today. Whenever I think about all the doors I've been lucky enough to pass through, I can't help but think about a different 18-year-old who came here from Greece, all alone, not knowing the language, and needing to find the way. It's the person who gave me this ability, this gift, to keep going and keep trying and keep knocking and keep opening doors. It's my mother. When I look around this arena and I see it filled with all the family and friends and supporters, the people that were with you to help make today possible, I too am reminded that I had a panoply of family and friends and teachers and supporters, and yes, even a United States Senator, who were all part of helping me get through each and every door. Even if on occasion, I did want to try to believe at least that it was my own singular brilliance. Now, there's a poem by Carl Sandburg, perhaps the greatest Midwestern poet of all time, and the namesake of UWM's own Sandburg Hall. The poem has a nuanced take on my theme and is titled Doors. An open door says, come in. A shut door says, "Who are you?" Shadows and ghosts go through shut doors. If a door is shut and you want it shut, why open it? If a door is open and you want it open, why shut it? Doors forget, but only doors know what it is doors forget. I used to think the goal was to run through as many doors as fast as I could. But I have found that I have a lot less control over who and what's passing in and out of those doors than I ever imagined, myself included. Almost always, I have come to understand it's not important what I find behind each door. It's not important whether I get in every door. The accomplishment is not in breaking through. It's in what you do once you get there. There is hidden wisdom in that final line. Doors forget, but only doors know what it is doors forget. Class of 2025, what lies in front of each of you is not a straight path, nor is it a series of singular doors, each opening to a higher plane of success. The doors we pass through or leave behind, the doors we hesitate in front of or choose to close, they stay with us, even if we think we've forgotten them. The life you are all in the forever process of building is not about leaping forward or rushing through. It's about lingering and choosing, forgetting and carrying on. May doors open for each and every one of you, or perhaps even at you. May you also linger, peek through, turn away from, or maybe you'll forget about the door and you will go through a window. May you listen to the doors shut behind you that ask, "Who are you?" And may you then remember, in the quiet way of Sandberg's doors, as they remember, not with regret, but with depth and wisdom. Class of 2025, congratulations. Here's to all the doors in your future.
Well, Joanne, thank you for that inspiring message. And as a former member of the Bucks leadership team and a continuing member of our community, inspiring all of us, the work that you do, and your commitment to education, let's once again recognize Dr. Joanne Anton. We are now about to begin the most anticipated and important part of today's program, where we recognize our graduates. 4 volunteers make up a vital part of this program. These are the people who read graduates' names, and this is not a job for the faint of heart. I'd like to thank our readers for their help today. They are Nicole Deacon, Gabriela Durantes, Trevor Rognibny, and Chia Uv Vang. A final word for all of our ceremony participants. To make today's program as meaningful to the last graduate to walk across this stage as it is to the first, I request that after you receive your degree, you respectfully return to your seat for the remainder of the ceremony. Thank you in advance for your consideration on this day of shared celebration. It would mean so much. Now, parents and family, these final words of instruction are to you as well. You may have been asked by your graduate not to shout or cheer when their name is read. Please know that a chancellor outranks a graduate, so their request is overruled. Don't hesitate to show your appreciation for their accomplishment. I now call once again upon our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Andrew Dare, to begin the process of awarding our academic degrees. Andrew.
Thank you, Chancellor Mone. Let me take a moment to acknowledge that this is Chancellor Mone's, not this morning, but this afternoon, will be his final commencement ceremony as a leader of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. In the past 11 years, he has conferred more than 58,000 degrees on UWM graduates, Please join me in thanking him for his dedication and leadership. I will now call upon Interim Vice Provost for Research and Dean of the Graduate School, Chris O'Connor, who will present candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Chancellor Moni, these scholars have devoted years of intensive work to graduate study and research. In addition, they have defended dissertations that have been accepted by faculty committees as substantial contributions to knowledge in their respective fields. Therefore, upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the Board of Regents, they are presented with the highest academic recognition within the university, the doctoral degree.
You have completed the requirements for your doctorate, and on the recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin system, I admit you to the appropriate doctorate degree. In testimony thereof, come forward at the direction of the marshals with your escort and receive your diploma and the emblem of your achievement, your academic hood.
Elizabeth Stinton, escorted by Crystal Lisdell, Psychology.
David Kutchik, escorted by Elena Levine, English.
Benjamin William Katz, escorted by Sean Cahill, Psychology.
Dylan Blunt, escorted by Jonathan Call, Department of Atmospheric Science.
Julia Tager, escorted by William Hobart Davies, Psychology.
Edward Chase Shelburne.
Stephen Flores, escorted by Valerie Lakin, Department of English.
Edward Chase Shelburne, escorted by Victoria McCoy, Geosciences.
Chase
Reed Cass Bruner, escorted by Valerie Lakin, Department of English.
Chase Thomas Glenister, escorted by Barry Cameron, Geosciences.
Catherine Witt, escorted by Valerie Lakin, Department of English.
Joe Paulson, escorted by Craig Gibault, Mathematics.
Michael Garamani, escorted by Marie Sandy, Department of Urban Education.
Kimberly Harry, escorted by Pamela Harris, Mathematics.
Dana Washburn, escorted by Cheryl Baldwin, Department of Urban Education.
Claudia Sofia Rodriguez, escorted by Claire de la Cova, Biological Sciences.
Beth Duberstein, escorted by Candace Dorr Stevens, Urban Education.
Drew Little, escorted by Rafael Rodriguez, Biological Sciences.
Jaden Varleen, escorted by Danielle Romaine Dagenhart, Social Welfare.
Chan Song Kim, escorted by Hong Ming Park, Political Science.
Abigail Brandenburg, escorted by Kyung Boon An, Educational Psychology.
Ilroma Eozumba, escorted by Leslie Harris, Communication.
Sarah Wright, escorted by Christopher Lawson, Educational Psychology.
Gertrude Misornu Narti, escorted by Sarah Rifragetti, Communication.
Gabriel Ezema, escorted by Kelsey Oughton, Educational Psychology.
Derek Vaughn Langston, escorted by Mike Allen, Communication.
Roberto Garcia, escorted by Kelsey Oughton, Educational Psychology.
Caitlin Merkel, escorted by Anna Manson McGinty, Geography.
Megan Hurt, escorted by Kelsey Oughton, Educational Psychology.
Alexandra Hamilton, escorted by Ann Bonds, Geography.
Martin Cazone, escorted by Neil Pease, degree in History.
Michael Shumway, escorted by Rachel Buff, History.
Christine Amanda Koyama, escorted by Christy Hamilton, English.
Jesse Andrew Campa, escorted by Shale Horowitz, Urban Studies.
Dominique Deshawn Cobb, escorted by Dr. Raquel Farmer Hinton, Urban Education.
Jacqueline Sirovina, escorted by Shale Horowitz, Political Science.
Daniel Quigley, escorted by Nicholas Fleischer, Linguistics.
Stephen Hawkins, escorted by Timothy O'Brien, Sociology.
Zu Angiantomanja, escorted by Kundan Kishore, Economics.
Nevada Hessler, escorted by Carrie Costello, Sociology.
Stephen Lawrence, escorted by Stat Drianka, Economics.
Shashwat Sardesai, escorted by Sarah Viglin, Physics.
Yi Han, escorted by Itziar Lizanko, Economics.
Gabriel Friedman, escorted by Sarah Viglin, Physics. Jonathan Milkey, escorted by Jarrett Wilcoxon, Chemistry. Ethan Cubb, escorted by Shama Mirza, Chemistry. Alexander Bennett Vincent, escorted by Alexander Arnold, Chemistry. Dean Maraldo, escorted by Woon Sup Choi, Geography. Akash Anamarlapudi, escorted by David Kaplan, Physics.
Please give a round of applause to the doctoral degree recipients. Interim Dean O'Connor will now award the master's degrees to candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements.
Testing? Okay, sorry. With the candidates for the degrees of Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Human Resources and Labor Relations, Master of Library and Information Science, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Urban Design, Master of Urban Planning, and Educational Specialist in School Psychology. Please rise. Chancellor Mone, I present these candidates for a second, third, or terminal degree in their respective fields. Upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the Regents, they are eligible for admission to their appropriate degree.
Thank you, Dean O'Connor. You have completed the requirements for the appropriate master's or specialist degrees. Upon recommendations of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I admit you to the appropriate master's degree and specialist degree. In testimony thereof, please come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please be seated.
School of Freshwater Sciences, Evelyn Grimm.
School of Education, College of Community Engagement and Professions, Fatima Rivera Segura.
Stephanie Grunlow.
Tiana Fleischman.
Daniel Roblowski.
Alicia Greer.
Skylar Gortonson.
Margaret Darashinsky.
Brian Foster.
Miguel Raul Sanchez Cordero.
Isaac Hernandez McCready.
Julia Nowak.
Hannah Schmalzer.
Sarah Johnson.
College of Letters and Sciences.
Ashley Mangi.
Nikayla Kelsey.
Nicole Becker.
Arthur O'Meara.
Sarah Desch.
Colchi Kern.
Noah Foffel.
Emiliano Rodriguez.
Dylan Allen.
Athena Doffenbach.
Mark Hadameo.
Benjamin Enneman.
Bethany Heine.
Andrew Durze.
Noah Wolf.
Christian Jansen.
Iman Hashim Haber.
Parker Anin.
Layla Alazamar.
Carson Pittman.
Elizabeth Mackey.
Chase Sankula.
Karina Anderson.
Tahila Cohen.
Demarcus Gross.
Christian Saldivar.
Sophia Ward.
Cole Minsas.
Nicholas Weber.
Lori Motello.
Maya Damask.
Sarah Sedita.
Ashley Keeler.
Natalie Nassar.
Lauren Bone.
Andika Mukherjee Izuteta.
Jade Tanjung.
Daisy Velasquez.
Michael Rabbit.
Sarah Malia.
Cameron Corliss.
Ryan Amerman.
Perry Lotus.
Abdul Nasir Habib.
Jennifer Roberts.
Bismarck Onsu Asare.
Savannah Seropoulos.
Lacey Fever.
Larry Kramer.
Aklima Begum.
Harriet Harper.
Noah Season.
Elizabeth Hildebrand Tesh.
Tomitope Tenmenu.
Stephanie Hornatsky.
Reagan Hurd.
Sarah Albertson.
Fernando Mendez.
John Stampin.
Jack Komneski.
Maurice Redman.
James Attenberger.
Melissa Marbin.
Sarah Benslama.
Alexandra Daniels.
Eliana Zimmerman.
John Loy.
Taylor Trost.
Miranda Hu.
Carolyn Parr.
Megan Michaelchuk.
Renu.
Grace Woodell.
Ryan Weegee.
Riley Batiz.
Laura Kim Paul.
Aubrey Gorski.
Neil Forrest.
Nia Taylor.
Cody Kress.
Monique D. Hill.
Cole Schmidt.
Scott Roscoe.
Madeline Waller.
Lauren Berry.
Gregor Grota.
Jenna Hemden.
Louise Hassan Oel.
Mary Agnes Obius.
Stefan Cartenson.
Abigail Schrader.
Philip Parrish.
Brittany Putterman.
Grace Filisek.
Owen Homsch.
Bailey Parker.
Mary Brown.
Crystal Morgan.
Vanessa Marin.
Shane Martin.
Sophia Smith.
Emily Braun.
Aude Sauvignon.
Julio Garcia.
Alyssa Kidd.
Kit Gordon.
Marie Picorni.
Ipsa Samadar.
Megan Picorni.
Shatanath Nupani.
Catherine Robrecht.
Jordan Xavier Scott.
Victoria Weinfurter.
Alima Abdul Karimu.
Kaylin Gakowski.
Uzman Bai.
Michaela Carey.
Jennifer Hertzheim.
Kayla Trump.
Janadanan Shuriya Lantil.
Morgan Murtos.
Amare Mariuptu.
Kira Vandries.
Thomas Fisher.
Gopi Satya Saivamshi.
Kyle Piontek.
Venkata Tirumala Srishna.
Yang Yi He.
Raghu Vansi Para.
Diana Ilyanchek.
Sai Charan Reddy Kota.
Michael John Tober.
Elizabeth De Leon.
Anna Rodriguez.
Jen Lieber.
Jack Schaefer.
Thomas Donahue.
Nathaniel Smith.
Abby Kolchowski.
Jennifer DeNuelis.
Lauren Ritter.
Sophia Norenberg.
Sabrina Nicola.
Mackenzie Mako.
Emily Montour.
Yu Chun Sun.
Paige Leisner.
Jay Urkila.
Maria Albert.
Harrison Pialski.
Stephanie Mungia.
Noah Mitchell.
Ajanette Gordon.
Joaquin Yakoleski.
Lauren Standish.
Jackson Thurman.
Catherine Amer.
Micah Heskech.
Maria Ortiz.
Siflemi Aruka.
Paige Dijonay.
Abinay Shah.
Natasha Reed.
Kafri Kojo Asampon Goman.
Lindita Abazi.
Tejesu Jose Hade.
Cheryl Lezama.
Vanessa Olapido.
Guadalupe Rodriguez Sanchez.
Benjamin Kanan.
Jasmine Alechko.
Evan Harper.
Anna Leto.
College of Arts and Architecture, Peck School of the Arts. Gabriel Willoughby.
Veronica Cruz.
Colton Townsend.
Marissa Piccolo.
Chandler Dillingham.
School of Information Sciences. Tara Bear.
Matthew Perez.
Nicholas Sensoprano.
Kyle Kembanjong.
Haley Crandall.
Kaylee Massey.
Kayla Vega.
Eleanor Clement.
Haley Palmer.
Sarah Ugeritz.
Nineveh Marshall, Canada.
Lisbeth Vallejo.
Andrea Urbina.
Christopher Henricks.
Alex Matuszewski.
Catherine Pentimoli.
Dana Quali.
Norma Reyes.
D. Marcinkevic.
Nicholas Leone.
Elizabeth Primrose.
Sarah Holmes.
Hope Curtis.
Erica Lynn Issaquah.
Carly Meminger.
Juan Enrique Roque Izarraí.
Paula Karnowski.
Elizabeth Roskoff.
Emily Burrs.
Allie Hyatt.
Daryl Sol Timbuka.
Brittany Cohen-Wickner.
Michelle Villarreal.
William Bondurant.
John Sloan.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning. Adib Mahmoud.
Lara Houston.
Cassandra Crenshaw.
Katie DeReuter.
Tyler Stone.
Gladys Dalla.
Kenneth Eckhart.
Anna Ninow.
Aaron Nelson.
Raven Farrell.
Haley Gruby.
Paul Nguyen.
Isabel Jardis.
Haley Muntean.
Emily Leahy.
Hannah Flanders.
Andrea Mendoza Juarez.
Caitlin Stilo.
Jonathan Samuel Pivarral.
Ishita Gore.
Elizabeth Mai Jameco.
Oliver Konechki.
Luke Kelsch.
Ananya Murali.
Emily Wagner.
Stephanie Ritter.
Alex Malsh.
Elena Schrader.
James Kennedy.
Fiona Glenn Dolce.
Jaden Anderson.
Daniel Sowell.
Eric Ansems.
Donna Hendricks.
Calvin Hill.
Delaney Dorothy.
Brandon Lay.
Jeremiah Johnson.
Elizabeth Bergman.
Maya Abu Ali.
Molly Burns.
Jessica Schubkagel.
Shane O'Neill.
Lindsay Needham.
Tristan Ensley.
Helen Bader, School of Social Welfare. Olivia Smith.
Deja Imani Taylor.
Brianna Jansen.
Cynthia Gabriela Telles Silva.
Gloria Mora.
Nathaniel Hemsey.
Maya Douglas.
Henry Barbie.
Sadella Jansak.
Elena Rodriguez.
Faith Brennan.
Emily Goodman.
Nicole Gonring.
Hannah Kechteisen.
Kaylee Michaels.
Adam Schumacher.
Abigail Trinastic.
Rose Melton.
Isabel Shamburek.
Blythe Walbeding.
Jamie Knoxon. Ophelia Ruiz. Michelle Catalinic. Madison Today. Catherine Franco. Ophelia Lockett. Ezra Quint. Michael Nyhart. Jocelyn Gonzalez Bobadilla. Abigail Hudson Ramirez. Rebecca Jermalowitz. Ariana Smith. Tabitha Lasawi. Tamia Tiance Thomas. Fardausa Muhammad. Rosina Hollis. Jamie Ebert. Raina Lane Wires. Raquel Richter. Ashley Ross. Cassandra Garcia Campos. Grace Sullivan. Emily Sodalski. Jessica Nava Luna. Kathleen Rocco. Jenna Edel. Nolani Hodges. Amaria Epper. Janessa Norvell. Ricky Ferrari Trainer. Sam Gast. Jennifer Gibbs. Sam Granatelli. Daniel Moreno Cherez. Mariah Hall. Claire Phelps. Sarah Shaw. Sydney Wachiku. Olivia Wachiku. Carrie Jo Jornis. Jocelyn Gallegos. Crystal Carter. Erica Shar. Amanda Barnes. Aaliyah Papara. Courtney Olson. Amy Schwallenbach. Jake Hannes. Jessica Dottle. Madison Deckman. Jenna Perez. Paige Cienza. Emily Miller. Elizabeth Julius. Natalie Schaffhauser. Emma Grogan. Emmy Hooks. China Hill Scanlon. Nicole Ruck. Kelly Prather. Kayla Zeck. Caitlin Coogie. Henry Delutri. Victor Fleischer. Anastasia Perry. Julia Richardson. Stephanie Kahn. Savannah Lee. Roslyn Becker. Leslie Durantes Flores. Marcella Madrid. Megan Turbeast. Novia Johnson. Ainsley Lounsbury. Kaylee Gesse. Alexa Long. Kylie Nelson.
Please give a round of applause to the Masters and Specialist graduates. We now come to the part of the program that has been known to get a bit loud. It is the part that recognizes those candidates who have completed their studies leading to their bachelor's degree. Before we begin, we'd like to show a short video reminding our bachelor's degree candidates why they will each have a commemorative coin returned to them after crossing the stage.
Just a few short years ago, you came to UWM to begin your college career. You probably felt nervous, excited, and maybe even a little scared. You might not remember, but during those first few days, you were handed a gold coin to toss into the fountain. Perhaps you even made a wish as the coin left your hand. We didn't forget about those coins, or the hopes and dreams that accompanied them. Each coin represents the challenges you overcame to be standing here today. In a few moments, you'll walk across the stage and you'll be given that coin again. Now, as you stand ready to begin your next adventure, you're probably feeling proud, excited, and maybe even a little scared. Let this coin remind you of how hard you've worked, how much you've grown, and how far you've come. Now, as you move forward, the UWM Alumni Association is here to support you and is proud to welcome you to the Panther alumni family.
And now, let's get our newest undergraduates ready to roll. I call upon Interim Dean Kevin Hartman of the College of the Arts and Architecture.
Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture and Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies in the School of Architecture and Urban Planning, and Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts in the Peck School of the Arts, the finest student makers, designers, and performers in the state of Wisconsin, please rise. Chancellor Money, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of the Arts and Architecture and by vote of the Regents, I present them for their degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
I call upon Dean Tina Freiberger of the College of Community Engagement and Professions.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in the School of Education, Bachelor of Science for the Helen Bader School of Social Welfare, and School of Information Studies, please rise. Chancellor Money, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Community Engagement and Professions and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. You can be seated.
I call upon Dean Rebecca Clapper of the School of Freshwater Sciences.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the School of Freshwater Sciences, please rise. All right. Chancellor Money, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the only School of Freshwater Sciences in the country, and by the vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
I call upon Dean Scott Groner of the College of Letters and Science.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelors of Science in the College of Letters and Science, please rise and be recognized. Chancellor Mone, these candidates have completed the rigorous requirements of the College of Letters and Science. Upon the recommendation of the outstanding faculty of the college and vote of the Regents, I present them to you for their appropriate degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Now, will all candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? Chancellor Mone, these candidates from the several schools and colleges of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee have been presented by their respective deans for their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Provost Dare. You have completed the requirements of your respective degrees. Therefore, upon recommendation of the various faculties and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I admit you to the bachelor's degree appropriate to the courses you have accomplished. In testimony thereof, you may come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please be seated.
No, mine's over here still.
School of Freshwater Sciences. Clay St. John. Britta McKinnon. John DeTentuk.
School of Education, College of Community Engagement and Professions. Asia Vang.
Tessa Coy.
Anna Kiles.
Nicholas Kuhn.
Jessica Lesko.
Marianne Miley.
Daisy Bro.
Benjamin Page.
Giselle Sandoval.
Cameron Anderson.
Helena Meyer.
Angie Parazza.
Ashley Rawle.
College of Letters and Science.
Dana Wozniak.
Dawson Carroll.
Samantha Rajesa.
Kylie Baker.
Sorel Gonzalez.
Jolie Baker.
Ellie Hoover.
Harrison Madden.
Taylor Udelhoffen.
David Vandering.
Jeremy Bolani.
Jack Eckert.
Madison Shaplow.
Miu Peterson.
Daniel Curizio.
Madison Bergman.
Zane Gallagher.
Alicia Cabrera.
Sabrina Carter.
Uzam McCray.
Kudvayet Salas Saldivar.
Emma Stateman.
April Lynch.
Yosef Kuiper.
Carrie Griffith.
Charles Moll.
Rabia Abdul Karim.
Megan Gus.
Geda Faisal Hamad.
Ravneet Kaur.
Riley Kwiatkowski.
Piper Kummerland.
Flynn Golden.
Christine Addy.
Amira Naji.
Gary Chan,
Alyssa Gaddis,
Natalie Ng,
Tracy Frederick,
Adriel Nelson,
Michael Tapia,
Jessica Martinez Castro,
Ryan Trutchell,
Samuel Rufo,
Parker Owen,
Michelle Perez Patillo,
Sarah Meadows,
Louise Blas,
Christina Harms,
Jakari Raoisi,
Bailey Walzek,
Janela Macbeth,
Veda Gross,
Jonathan Forbes,
Melissa Heath,
Sean Garrity,
Zena Beck Bowerman,
Alana Dalton,
James Wilburn,
Kylie Schmidt,
Darian Johnson,
Genevieve Zernia,
Haley Schmidt,
Caden Burkhan,
Grace Willer,
Sarah Ashley,
Marina Gonzalez,
Lucy Barton,
Olivia Fell,
Isabella Ortiz,
Sam Reitzik,
Jasmine Reese,
Haley Brandenburg,
Haley Vang,
Riley Schmoleski,
Samantha Peterson,
Jordan Canaway, Mackenzie
Diaria?
Arndt,
Deara Tomlinson,
Melanie Alfaro,
Mary Wood,
Emily Witt,
Austin Boyer,
Eli Hannell,
Nicholas Geringer,
Kayla Solomon,
Henry Mays,
Rosario Elizabeth Rodriguez Medina,
Macy Hansen,
Ariana Ortiz Schmitz,
Skylar Ruggles,
Kaylee McAuliffe,
Courtney Weldon,
Emily Arneson,
Conan Lee,
Aaron Cox,
Ariana Kuar,
Chloe Shontos,
Sierra Baderas,
Megan Shawnan,
Rita Israelda Mimi,
Maria Mendoza,
Nicholas Juani,
Shin Zhao,
Arcadia Schmidt,
McKenna Thompson,
Emma Bulinski,
Cassidy Katzer,
Victoria Davis,
Jacqueline Knabel,
Rana Jabber,
Naomi Pelland,
Mervat Abaru Meyer,
Brenda Perez Hernandez,
Sean Davis,
Ella Evenson,
Jacqueline Kohamadi,
Mackenzie Lehman,
Madeline Jacobs,
Michael Mercury,
Andrea Rania Rabban,
Rivka Komrev,
Jesse Lago,
Fiona Evans.
Kendall Karpinski.
Ruby Schufs.
Megan Denseller.
Natalie Schreiner.
Stephanie Garcia.
Laura Rudiger.
Lily Lalios.
August Gorgas.
Allison Getty.
Adele Ramses Tipos Castillo.
Elizabeth Reese.
Kennedy Coatzer.
Samantha Dresselhaus.
Paige Husson.
Evan Kenya.
Colin Parker.
Ian Garvins.
Chastity Rose.
Jack Grummer.
Maria Legal.
Avery Dougal.
Caitlin Mitchell.
Raina Delicat.
Grace Colangelo.
Margaret Ann Yost.
Allison Burmish.
Maxwell Brame Harris.
Delaney Quinton.
Olivia Bogie.
Eris Crane.
Tori Frank.
Jillian May.
Sarah Wawrzyniewski.
Yes, I do. Caroline Kremski.
Sivan Aharon.
Sophia Udes.
Darian Garbus.
Madison Beiersdorf.
Ashraf Lasiri.
Colin Odekomig Williams.
Isaiah Brotzman.
Janelle Shalashevs Feely.
Haley Carver.
McKenna Tucker.
Ikoma Edwards.
Isabella Selena Lapsia.
Gabe Bressler.
Nicholas Reese Nelson.
Molly Stilling.
Brittany Wilkie.
Vanessa Chavez.
Ann Stearns.
Desiree Conwent.
Erica Gumshid.
Colton Pemble.
Catherine Saldana.
Aaron Rosnick.
Sylvia Walker.
Leonidas Melisrogis.
Kaylee Smith.
Reese Charles.
Jacob Quick.
Jamie Coleman.
Solana Ashanti Patterson Ramos.
Madison Winky.
Yadira Pequeno Romero.
Victoria Mazurkowitz.
Ashigo Yazgonolov.
Ellie Vincent.
Jack McAllis.
Reina Cardenas.
Wisdom Hindry.
Deja Holloman.
Miriam Zaram.
Monica Ibarra.
Sophie Cronenberg.
Eve Buda.
Alexander Efrain Garea Rosario.
Rachel Antonson.
Juliet Sawicki.
Luna Medlicott.
Brooke Parrish.
Janai Miller.
Elise Van Dyke.
Josephine Jonas.
Anna Fisher.
Nathaniel George.
School of Information Studies, Bao Stacy Lee,
Hannah Fuller,
Aaliyah Yang,
Sydney Mass,
Brianna Herr,
Siti Diana Mohammed Nursham,
Vanessa Rosan Smith,
Emily Stang,
Keetika Polavarapu,
Sydney Seabach,
Paulina Palasagi,
Liliana Marie Peña,
Kayla Taylor,
Mitchell Plaster,
Alejandra Almanza,
Michelle Hess,
Chu Young, Hugh Zhang,
Sofia Stazala,
John Lee,
Ayla Wershey,
Colin McCoy,
Grace Starks,
Emerson Cotter,
Madeline Martin,
Mashkura Ali,
Evelyn Hinton,
Taylor DeBrew,
Isabel Belling,
Elise Ortiz Meister,
Marie Wickland,
Carson Bragg,
Delaney Carlson,
Jack Freend,
Paige Litke Wallner,
Wissam Assad,
Anna Olenczak,
Nathan Thames,
Liliana Fannin,
Maxwell Kamen,
Elizabeth Latinen,
M. Carlson,
Harleen Tewatia,
Omar Jaime,
Carter Evanson,
William Kiasa,
Teray Sheets,
Devin Mull,
Jordan Ferris,
Hemant Dara Chinapa,
Chloe Willow Williams,
Jeff Lee,
Adam Jindra,
Lydia Mawini,
Fernando de Correvallo Diaz,
Chiming Low,
Daniel Ibarra,
Conce Lore,
Matthew McKean,
Pao Yang,
Preston Rue,
Jeremy Halverson,
Emma Zimmerman,
Connor McKenzie,
Ashley Stanish,
Leilani Pomela,
Sarah Fossbinder,
Alejandro Rodriguez,
Estefany Malspin,
Angel Hasso,
Rachel Muldrow,
Connor Todd,
Yareline Viniegra,
Julius Lindsley,
Charles Brennan,
Caden Kentz,
Tyrell Hudnila,
Evan Oveda,
Noah Reinders,
Ben Scrady,
Sharmika Wells,
Yus Bolembe,
Lindsay Vang.
Adam Awadala.
Vicky Slatton.
Andrew Kaler.
Alicia Blank.
Harry Heck.
Ava Shuitt.
Hyojung Kim.
Letzi Sandoval Carrillo.
Jaden Mack.
Jenna Hafke.
Isaiah Ruby.
Morgan Flaherty.
Jason White.
Alexander Michael Laurenberg.
Daniel Quintana Alfonso.
Jack Williams.
Mayron Carroll.
Ruby Zog.
Mark Casper.
Dakota Gordon.
Hudson Colorat.
Cordelia Hasler.
Jesse Griswold.
Megan Relic.
Gary Campbell.
Trevor Delaney.
Samantha Hart.
Sam Fisher.
Jolyn Seibert.
Cecilia Cruzate.
Samuel Tenney.
Taya Kaiser.
Sean Meyer.
Monica Tapia Gutierrez.
Melanie Berrios.
Cesar Morales Saldaña.
Joshua Leiden.
Eric Dish.
Yosef El-Ramahi.
Jonathan Lenz.
Jack Elliott.
Emma Hagan.
Nathan Monday.
Rebecca Severson.
Kayla Redmond.
Matthew Foreman.
Myra Torres.
Hossein Katabi.
Manav Dua.
Julianne Godowski.
Justin Ramchek.
Angelica Fuentes.
Adam Shuitt.
Mackenzie Hacker.
Jenna Soldner.
Jeremiah Bernard Drew.
Zain Mohammed Hussein.
Nayeli Arenas Garcia.
Callie Jones.
Karina Perez.
Ariana Nimenez.
Ansel Cruz.
Sodomi Bungelis.
Mackenzie Quinn.
Mason Williams.
Melissa Frusciante.
Barry Molina. I'm looking for Corey still.
Lucy Mittag.
Damian Baldwin Jr.
Cadence Brody.
Joanna Elizabeth Lara.
Vanessa Vang.
Lauren Rodriguez.
Hannah Eller.
Ananya Sani.
Danielle Peterson.
Sean Davis.
Lei Kupa.
Helen Bader, School of Social Welfare. Raven McKay.
Jennifer Cretchy.
Peyton Shower.
Sarah Pfeiffer.
Edric Funk.
Robert Klatt.
Marissa Vento.
Garrett Klein.
Ethan Foyts.
Aaron Herta.
Carter Peters.
Jace Todrick,
Jasmine Rodriguez,
Allison Trice,
Hannah Petrie,
Estefania Gonzalez,
Sarah Hafman,
Ava Anderson,
Madison Wenzel,
Gage Banfield,
Haley Rivera,
Stanley Yesitis,
Gregory Mayashiba,
Jay Stickney,
Avalon Pook,
Brittany Carter,
Ava Scarf,
Peyton All,
Danny Corman,
Carp Michael Aquino Carpio,
Lee Lindsay,
Troy Johnson,
Housing Lore,
Jillian Rettler,
Adan Lovata,
Emily Goetz,
Talia Lewis,
Haley Kwiatkowski,
Lee Thing Tal,
Brianna Lievenhagen,
Emily Casas Gonzalez,
Jillian Carlson,
Kayla Rollins,
Jordan Hills,
Madison Conine,
Parker Vanlerberg,
Nejawa Jabber,
Julie Rebeck,
Shafiq Soba,
Ava Longstreth,
Samuel Everett,
Daniel Lucky McQuaid,
Delaney Zemel,
Hannah Warden,
Haley Jacobs,
Abigail Strother,
Liliana Benedicto,
Jeremy Reed,
Madison Coletta,
Angel Yescas,
Katora Hayes Janor,
Courtney Armstrong,
Nicole Prangy,
Kaylee Vasquez,
Haley Reamer,
Cameron Bird,
Isabella Jimdar,
Connor Nallenberg,
Gracie Franklin Bungert,
Mohammed Ahmed,
Faith Kling,
Brady DeVries,
Michaela Van Effen,
Mai Shong,
Emily Fink,
Vong Lor,
Brooke Schmidt,
Mark Hubing,
Olivia Dizon,
Abigail Plubenick,
Madeline Vang,
Hannah Pfaff,
Alexander Krekel,
Adina Say,
Lucia McGuire,
Cody Dupuis,
Regan Moline,
Nicholas Grody,
Ella Crass, Isilela Mitchell,
Benjamin Lorenz,
Doralise Picharo,
Zari Don Elzy,
Walter Francisco Carpio,
Harrison Schneider,
Riley Gibbs,
Joshua Rosel,
Isabella Burkhardt,
Cameron Bogan,
Emily Wiggin,
Sasha Green.
Dalia Williams.
Klee Shong.
Lamrat Tadansa.
Peter Schneer.
Diego Tovar.
Justin Godfredson.
Charles Peterson.
Evelyn Marily Rojas.
Anthony Favreau.
Brooke Sharon.
Reese Rimrod.
Matthew Lampley.
Delaney Bennett.
Fletcher Harold.
Maya Fisher.
Hannibal Yosef.
Isela Cruz.
Nicholas Leverins.
Jessa Valiquette.
Thomas Carvanaugh.
Haley Ammerman.
Lauren Mayen.
Marin Geiger.
Dil-Young Huang.
Samantha Pierce.
Andrew Jones.
Sienna Scher.
Vince Chapetta.
Priscilla Purnell.
Evdokia Oberkenes.
Ashlyn Griebel.
Juan Escutia Reola.
Taylor Drover.
Tavi Veraldi.
Emily Cortens.
Andrew De Junco.
Phoebe Wood.
Abby Christensen.
Trenton Holt.
Lily Nyman.
Angel Cherney.
Joelle Bowman.
Heather Maggio.
Sydney Baumert Tappy.
Lexi Lunger.
Sydney Kunau.
Paige Siegert.
Katie Piat.
Isaiah Angelus.
Kaylee Buckwalter.
Victoria Gonzalez.
Lauren Lindberg.
Cameron Robon.
Sophia Smith.
Jocelyn Jaraseski.
Sage Collins.
Lindsay Lubke.
Megan Elliott.
Scott White.
Kyle Gordon.
Abigail Drake.
Jordan Olet.
Andrea Stein.
Andrew Wisniewski.
Angela Stadelman.
Ross Brandolino.
Savannah Anderson.
Isaac Ansorg.
Sammy LaFleur.
Courtney Kuhn.
Callan Bowl.
Amanda Lembach.
Halimo Bilal.
Itzel Hernandez Cupo.
Andrew Yang.
Isabel Chiriboga Pineda.
Alexandria Hansen.
Megan Katzel.
Yasmin Garcia Ramirez.
Kimberly Campos.
Alejandra Perez Zarate.
Madeline Beal.
Ebony Jackson.
Nevaeh Berry.
Samantha Gillis.
Deja Julian.
Adderley Mae Finley.
Ashley Cribbs.
Katharina Yang.
Emma Stutler.
Denise Lachey Nelson.
Iris Schroeder.
Peck School of the Arts, College of the Arts and Architecture. Julian Moldano.
Zechariah Cummings.
Yoshira Nuno.
Jaden Pandy.
Macy Atella.
Shane M. King.
Dexter King.
Lydia Oberdorf.
Courtney Kaler.
Taylor Workman.
India Dalton.
Seneca Bree.
Astrid Merritt.
Peyton Bell.
Michaela Bowers.
Sequoia Cruz.
Aaron Sullivan.
Jade Lefevre.
Annabelle Jaitner.
Anna Beitler.
Sasha Winter.
Miranda Lancello.
Victoria Bile.
Patricia Snyder.
Cornelius Brady.
Ramon Starr.
Alexandria Berger.
Daniel Schved.
Nathan Bodecker.
Grant May.
Reese Hedzima.
Alice Probst.
Saul Kingtoro.
Emily Matashevsky.
Bianca Persichetti.
Dunning Arendt.
Kenneth Peterson Ross.
Laurel Wegerbauer.
Hannah Bird Berg.
Christine Eichsted.
Daniel Muntz.
Marley Nickel.
Kevin Melby.
Jacob Maurer.
Alondra Artiga.
Benjamin Hellman.
Ivana Davies.
Duncan Lalonde.
Jordan Holland.
Ali Awad.
Lance Wright.
Paul Genrick.
Michael McKnight.
Logan Horace.
Joseph Mesco.
Alejandro Velázquez.
Levi James Coleman.
Berenice Gonzalez.
Samson Beely.
Zane Miles.
Angela Vanden Eden.
In recognition, Hunter Caleb Knockreiner.
Ari St. Germain.
Colin Swinney.
Elena McKim.
Bryn Buchholz.
Sophia Roth.
Veronica Wazik.
Abigail McBee.
Nawaf Albaluchi.
Kylie DeCitis.
Tomas Commodore Hill.
Gwen Knutson.
Luna Whalen,
Evelyn Gertz,
Hamad Khan,
Raiden Montes,
Olivia Partenfelder,
Leah Sky Smith Redmond,
Paige Dresky,
David Holton,
Liba Wongrich,
Maya Hersig Smith,
Joy Volkman,
Megan Holzhauer,
Madison Smith,
Catherine Speltz,
Bo Winkle,
Corey Brozig,
Abigail Id,
Anna Stacknick,
Savannah Rasmussen,
Kaylee Branshaw,
Carolina Blornes,
Emma Becker,
Vincent Langer,
Audrey Dudek,
Nancy Lohr,
Charlotte Reynolds,
Chloe Buttle,
Kayla Brown,
Jacqueline Miranda,
Tyler Stoffaker,
Chloe Schmidt,
Haley Wurs,
Frida Rose Mohamed Jamil Hamed,
Lauren Severson,
Aiden Galligan,
Nina Touchstone,
Cohen Jekyll,
Connor Zemke,
Jolie Smith,
Hannah Groom,
Anisha Murray,
Speed Chambers,
Kimora Kimbrough,
Evan Kuhn,
Savannah Schleicher,
Hannah Zimmerman,
Mohammed Ali Thawi,
Alexandra Wolf,
Grace Hewitt,
Lucas Wick,
Casey Kirsten,
Ayan Kim,
Melody Herr,
Grayson Berger,
Monica LaFleur,
Haley Tao,
Lindsay Keys,
Hannah Bell Smith,
Audrey Creary de la Cruz,
Autumn Vesper,
Michaela Mackey,
Stephen Seipert,
Alexis Rogenbuck,
Seeing Chen,
Nia Shower,
Joe Klockenkemper,
Chinu Veng,
Angeline Rose Moore,
Vu Tao,
Haley Dillo,
Justina Hernandez,
Nathaniel Water,
Darius Duffy,
Avery Saganak,
Spencer Crouch,
Diego Duarte,
Bruce Tao,
John Bushman,
Ty Wurzba,
David Hilt,
Irina Petruko,
Isabella Brundage,
McKenna Vesperman,
Aiden Miller,
Alex Hardy,
Joe Millirons,
Alwyn Connors,
Lauren Wright,
Faith Hopkins,
Lily Rastel,
Sage Rainey.
Alyssa Roberts.
Mai Yang.
Natalie Starks.
Olivia Anderson.
Olivia Ferguson.
Sierra Utes.
Elsa Caney.
Claire Eggerstrom.
Adam Genie.
Megan Mochellin.
Ellie Dorr.
Patrick Ryan.
Mary Alyssa Brownfield Vale.
Matthew Timmons.
Leith Anna Kosari.
Jack Napgetzik.
Connor Ursley.
Lillian Hassan Thomas.
Savannah Vine.
Hiram Morris.
Emily Stoner.
Thalia Stewart.
Ben Westerman.
Veronica Carpenter.
Alyssa Gazuski.
Miso Choi.
Jamarian Willingham.
Jagui Song.
Eli Drews.
Hector Azuaga.
Ailey Polinzani.
Carly Gumany.
Lillian Hayward.
Kyla Gill.
Marites Guarin.
Simeon Britz.
Jenna Blask.
Sarah Young.
Maya Lohr.
Stephen Harsher.
Nicholas Teal.
Nadia Abrook.
Jake Mahalski.
Isabella Kolpa.
Ayana Criswell.
Mary Groff.
Holden Grodolation.
Grace Pagel.
Summer File.
Josh Skorda.
Maya Schmitz.
Caleb Rose.
Karin Lata.
Jason McCullum.
Ashley Switala.
Kelly Bailey.
Ite Zhang.
Caitlin Rentmister.
Catherine Kreidelbach.
Miranda Rickrey.
Cecilia Downey.
Ava Jeanette.
Nadia Nordstrom.
Orlandis Jackson.
Amina Slimane. There's
Greg Diagostino.
Bryn Millett.
Summer Finn.
Juan Reyna Marquez.
Cameron Jones.
Anthony Otero.
Summer Fisher.
Connor Schuberth.
John Caney.
Ariana Wright.
Kyla Dennis.
Lucy Matt Turn.
Paola Tejero.
Ella Markard.
Josephine Olson.
Noah Grabo.
Julianne Radel.
Jacob Thompson.
Rebecca Fowler.
Melissa Hernandez.
Gabrielle Gooding.
Ria Rajay.
Miriam Albareki.
Leslie Rodriguez Ruelas.
Alexandra Davies.
Kate Jacobowski.
Emma Widman. Yori Kola.
Yakeli Moctezuma Pivaral.
Belle Blakey.
Paul Chicos.
Gregory Chambers.
Jacob Pickett.
Carson Cook.
Alexander Nelson.
Landon Saveka.
Emily Brockhausen.
Larson Garrigan.
Emily Noyes.
Zoe Kinsler.
Carissa Steffen.
Joshua Landers.
Grace Sieves.
Nadia Melton.
Nick Clark.
Maeve Murphy.
Owen Campbell.
Dine Gunger.
Mackenzie Nuss.
Celia Yarella.
Grace Butcher.
Mary Hicks.
Courtney Peterson.
Sanya Syed.
Maxwell Lambert.
Ava Caston.
Jacob Anderson.
Chloe Priatko.
Isaac Abramovich.
Emma Hankhouse.
Emily Medina.
Melanie Chunla.
Kimberly Reese.
Brianna Watson.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning. Anshika Gurn.
Rebecca Wheeler.
Dominic Cuomo.
Haziza Nobi Hussein.
Tyler Stewart.
Fatima Al-Mashuri.
Mohammed Khalid Zara.
Angelise Caring.
Mariam Saeed.
Alexi Estrada.
Chase Harding.
Angeline Niemer.
Hunter Phillips.
Jessica Niemer.
Spencer Smolin.
Vivian Rose Johnson.
Logan Nelson.
Josh Yan.
Isaiah Minning.
Carmen Reynoso Perez.
Tyler White.
Sincere Gardner.
Amy Rabadon.
Teddy Templin.
Anika Jingle.
Mason Klafka.
Victoria Ellis.
Naja Ajub Khalil.
Paulina Uriaste Ayala.
Kinda Zidane.
Ethan Malavino.
Christina Fotovath.
Robert Kubiak.
Salvador Prado.
Ethan Aarons.
Cole Peters.
Kirsten Josephchuk.
Kale Byrne.
Isabella Goldring.
Tyler Grant.
Maya Elia.
Quadadra Neal.
Morgan Dellinger.
Hannah Freund.
Christopher Kennedy.
Hannah Miles.
Christian Ramirez.
Selenia He.
Tyler Van Eckeren.
Mackenzie Vang.
Allison Weiner.
Grace Anderson.
Nicholas Peterman.
Dylan Nelson.
Tanner Hansen, aka Pounce the Panther.
Isabella Gorecki.
Soren Jackson.
Abigail Hyder.
Andrew Tillman.
Alejandro Martinez.
Arlen Bonfilio.
Adrian Michelle Davis.
Kevin S. Rodriguez Munoz.
Daniel McFarlane Smith.
Dean McKenzie.
Imran Ali.
Isaac Green.
Aaron Moreno Padilla.
Ryan Lissack.
Sabrina Amiri Arasi.
Tarek Schraith.
Francis Warner.
Josh Virapa. Owen Weber. Charles Wachter. Abraham Miller. Sarah Paquette. Kendall Mahalik. Alexandra DeGroot. Stephen Warble. Simon Bars. Sam Hendricks. Adam Uwe. Noah Christensen. Aaron Dunk. Ethan Lutsky. Sean Camber. Hannah Tracy. Samuel Bensman. Michaela Messer. Reese O'Brien. Leanne Coneinberg. Ingrid Rosauer. Valentina Isabel Romero Moran. Cordelia Bellacloundis. Catherine Tyree. Marina Fabella. John Henry Engelmore. Marissa Morales. Alexia Bungie.
Will all bachelor's degree recipients please rise? So, tradition has it that until a degree is conferred, the tassel on top of that mortarboard must fall to the right of the cap. Now that you are graduates, that's changed. I call on all graduates, with the vocal support of everyone gathered here, to please transfer the tassel from the right to the left. And let's give a round of applause for all these graduates. This is the big hurrah. So you may be seated. And this brings to a close the May 2025 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee's morning commencement program. I'm very grateful for all of you remaining during the course of this ceremony. It means an awful lot to all of us and to all of our graduates in particular. As the platform party marches out, I ask the audience to please remain in attendance and that all graduates please remain at their seats until directed by one of the marshals. As you leave the arena to continue on with the celebration, your graduates will be exiting at the southeast corner of the building, which is near the intersection of West Kilbourn Avenue and Vel R. Phillips Avenue. Please meet your graduate near that corner. And thank you again for coming. Have a safe and happy summer. And congratulations one more time to the UWM class of 2025.